I'm Randy, this is Show Me Tint. I'm gonna show you what's going on with this Can-Am Fighter BRP. I don't know exactly. I know we had to put a sticker kit on it, kind of cool looking, crazy to ride. I just rode it up here. I just drove it all the way here. This thing is actually really fun. Zach, if you're watching, I was driving it up here and I went, beep, and it goes skirt sideways, and I was like, oh my God, I'll take one. Like, this was super fun. This is what, 1300 cc's, crossed and drilled Brembo brakes, got some fancy lights on it. It's a lot of fun. The most important part is we had a graphic kit. So a lot of people do this. A lot of people call me, you know, if you're listening, you call me up and you'll be like, hey, I have a couple stickers I need put on. It shouldn't be very hard for you because you're so awesome. And it'll be like a 37-piece sticker puzzle that I'll be like, oh, thank you. Thank you for bringing me this. This was so much fun. And so I thought maybe I'd show you how to do it yourself. If you wanted to pay attention, I'll put one on for you. You can learn. But this stuff is actually a pretty cool kit. This whole thing, AMR Racing Graphics is who this is made by. And they claim they have the toughest graphics on the planet. Most of these graphics are made, they call them dirt bike graphics, but they're basically like a really tough vinyl. They have a really thick laminate and they are super tough. And that on our end of things makes them super hard to put on because they're not very flimsy. Like they're very, you know what I mean? They are flimsy, but right, like to give you an example of regular vinyl, the guy she tells you not to worry about, your boyfriend, yeah, whatever. You get what I'm saying. The guy she tells you not to worry about. Yeah, we're doing a video. Yeah, let's see the camera. Okay, so anyway, I want to throw this on. We're gonna complete the kit. I wanted you to wait for the whole thing, but we had to knock this out. Pretty cool, actually. I think it's like a skull eating an eyeball or something. Maybe some bat wings, some crazy stuff. This customer's mine is actually super chill, super cool. He's been coming for a long, long time. I can't even count on all my hands and toes all the stuff I've done for him. Like he's been here a lot. There's a couple ways to put this on. You can put it on dry or put it on wet. If you don't know how it's gonna go down, then I would suggest doing it wet. That gives you a little bit more freedom to mess it up. Honestly, like, so you put it on wet, that's gonna create a barrier between the adhesive and the panel, which will allow it not to stick right away. These AMR graphics or these other graphics like this, the dirt bike graphics, they are super aggressive. So when they stick, they stick. So you try to move it, you're SOL, you know what I mean? So we're gonna treat it just like any other panel. I actually haven't put this on. My guy Ramon did all this, killed it all. I'm gonna throw the rest of this on, this last little piece. I told him to save me one. But we're gonna put it on wet. I'm gonna treat it like a normal panel. Normally we'd clean it, blow it off, get all the dust out of all the panels. We'll put it on with a little soapy water. Should be relatively easy. So we're gonna put it on. Right now we're getting it wet for two reasons. To clean it, but also to create a little slip in between the panel and the adhesive. It wouldn't be a good, I guess it would be a good idea. I said it wouldn't be a good idea. This is how I recommend using your air hose. Just like that. The number one thing is you gotta get all the cracks. If you don't have one of these, you can I would use like a towel. Since we blew it off and cleaned it, we're gonna go ahead and, you know what? Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea for some of you guys. I'm gonna throw a little spray wax on here. I like using that. You guys can tell me if you use spray wax or not on a lot of your installs. If you think about it, you know, spray wax is gonna create another barrier that's gonna keep this adhesive from grabbing quickly. You know, I'm kind of known for liking my stuff to grab quick, but with this stuff, being unsure of it, not knowing the product, we're gonna go ahead and get a little saucy. And now, here we go, we're gonna put it on. First thing you do, put it in your mouth. That's what I tell them anyway. Okay. I have no idea. I've never put on any of this in my life. I put on a lot of stickers and graphics and paint protection. Get it wet. That's a surefire way of not messing it up, honestly. And then honestly, what you try to do is you're just lining it up. You're looking for like key things that, like to me, honestly, these teeth look like they go together probably. So they probably need to be somewhere similar. The kit will seem to leave a lot of like gaps on the bends, which is smart. And sometimes you got to do like a little tap is what I call it, to put stuff into place. And you saw me kind of just pop it into place. And you check all your edges, making sure you're lined up. That's it. I know they look challenging, right? It's super hard. I'm gonna check the other side, make sure it kind of matches what's on the other side. Perfect. All right, good to roll. And pull out a little pink squeegee. Don't drop your tweezers. And here we go. We're gonna squeegee out that water that's underneath it. So by pushing out the water, we're pushing the adhesive directly to the panel now. So now it is gonna be stuck in place. I'm trying to push it up right now, and I can't. I'm trying to push my card underneath it. That's how aggressive this adhesive is. You want that for these kind of vehicles and, you know, your Sea-Doos and that kind of thing. That's all it is, just times 37. You got into this part. This was kind of difficult. This part had a lot of curve to it. I saw Ramon working on it, pushing this all through. That was the difficult part. But most of these relief seams they put in here to absorb the curve. But really, it turned out good, honestly. It's really not that hard, honestly. A lot of patience. You know, they send you these kits online for anybody to try. You know, so if you guys have questions about them, if you got one at home and you're stuck on something, hit me up online. I'll be glad to help you with it. It's no big deal. We like sharing knowledge and information about these kind of things. So, you know, and if you need help and you're close to the shop, swing on up. I'll knock it out for you. No big deal here. We're ready for it. You know, we like doing it. So thanks for checking it out. All right, see you on the streets. Show me tint.